Hello class, this is Dr. Brett Elliott again. Today we are going to go over story number 1 and story number 2. First off, if you chose story number 1 as being false, you would be correct. Story number 1 was false and it had a lot of key elements to prove so. Let's go over some of the reasonings behind why that story was false. First, I tried to distance myself in the story. If you noticed, I did not use the word I in any part of story number 1. I only used the word we when I was trying to talk about myself. Even though this story was about me, I didn't include just myself. While telling that lie, I wanted to add others to the picture. I wanted to try to distance myself away from the lies being told. Reason number 2, well, as you saw, with all the movement I was doing in the story, playing with my tie, those are all reasons and all things pointing towards being uncomfortable. You saw in story number 2, I was very relaxed. I sat in the chair. I smiled. I had very little movement that led someone to believe that it was unordinary. I talked basically like I was talking to a friend. Story number 1 was very straightforward, cut and dry. And like I said, I was playing with my face and I was moving my tie. Those are all signs pointing towards uncomfortable feelings. Sometimes that leads to a lie. Reason number 3, I had a lot of stories that rambled on. For instance, when I was talking about the hat blowing off my head, and also when I was talking about getting drunk in Paris. I had no reason to add those stories. Those stories provided side streets for me to talk about, basically so I could think of the next lie. Reason number 4, I used 2 words, honestly and truthfully. Those words are very powerful. Those words a lot of the time will help someone give themselves the feeling that they're not telling a lie. If I can't persuade you that that a lie is happening, there's problems. I have to persuade myself first. And that is a lot of the times when a criminal will use the words like honestly and truthfully. I'm trying to tell myself that it is not a lie. Well, I hope that this little section that we did here helps you get the experience you need while interrogating others. Thank you, class.